on the Winston Cup event, many things can happen. A slower car runs in front of the leader. A car spins, causing confusion. A penalty is enforced on pit road. All of these things are represented by a flag, and the man who flies them is Doyle.
The green indicates the start of the race. After the green, the most used flag from then on is the layover flag, which is the blue flag with the yellow stripe. That is given or displayed to cars that are being overtaken by passing cars.
You give the move over flag. Is that something that the tower tells you, hey, let's tell the slower car to get out of the way? Is that how that works?
Yes, most of the cars obey the flag. When they there's two ways that I display that flag. Number one, if a car is in the lead lap and being overtaken, say, by the leader, it's not fair for me to instruct the car to move over and let the leader by because they're both running on the same lap. So what I do is just spread the blue flag with the yellow stripe in it and just hold it and point behind the driver. And they know that that's telling you that they're being approached by one of the cars like that. Once the leader passes it, that puts him a lap down, then I actually move the flag. I actually work the flag and ask him to move over. The majority of them do that. Now, if they don't do that, we have two ways of doing it. We can either go, the tower can go by radio to the official on the ground or through the crew chief and tell him to move over, or we've got the black flag that we'll get into in a minute, and that expedites the thing quite well.
We have the unfortunate occurrence of an accident where there's debris on the track and display the yellow.
That is the yellow. That only tells the cars to slow down, hold their position. They cannot pass, and they do that real well because they know that there's a danger out there, and obviously they don't want to add to the situation that's already there. If the situation gets too bad, such some type of delay or something that's going to make it extremely dangerous to the cars in the field, we'll put the red flag out. That stops the race. They physically stop on the racetrack. The black flag I mentioned, of course, that is not a disqualification flag, as a lot of people think. It is merely a flag that tells them to go to pit road. It could be for an infraction of the rule. It could be for something that's dangerous, either to the driver in that car, or that car could be presenting a danger to other cars. So it doesn't mean he's disqualified, and it doesn't mean he's going to get a penalty, other than the fact he does have to go to pit road. That in itself is a penalty of sorts, but it's not like a procedural penalty. If the driver does not obey the black flag, then we have another black flag that is only used at the discretion of the race director, who most of the time stays up in the tower behind me. And this is a black flag with a white cross on it. Once he tells me to display that flag, the score picks up the scorecard on that car, and not only is he running for nothing, he's also running under a penalty.
Sundays, Doyle takes his perch and scouts the track, but his week is much longer than what you see at home.
We all get to the racetrack on opening morning, whatever morning that might be, whether it be Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And we actually start our activities about 5:30 in the morning. That 5:30 till somewhere around 6 o'clock is used for our preparation in the garage, getting ready for the teams to come in. At 6 o'clock, the teams are put in. The way that is done, it's one of my responsibilities to take the truck that I drive. It's a pickup truck. It's got the fire equipment on it that belongs to NASCAR, and it's got a CB radio in it. And I get on the CB radio on channel 15 at every track we go. All of the rigs that haul the car, the transporters that haul the cars, they know to put their CBs on 15. I will take the list of points through the last race, and I put last year's champion in first. Then we start with the highest point man and go right down the list by points. And that's the way they're put in the garage. We don't do anything ham scam or hit and miss or just by chance. Everything we do is done by a definite criteria. And the way the cars are lined up in the garage and the way the rigs are lined up is by the points. And that's the first job that I have to get to the racetrack. I'm also a safety inspector. I check the seats in the cars, the roll bars, the frame rails, the padding, anything, the window net, anything that's in the car that's to protect the driver. I do that as soon as they roll off of the haulage. And of course, every man we've got wears more than one hat. We've got it. I don't mean to make it sound like the Doyle portion, because it's by far it's not. Every man that we have working for us has more than one duty, and that's, I'm not trying to say we're overworked, but it's just, it would not be feasible to have one man to do this little segment on this day and then nothing else to do till race day. So it's a whole lot better if we stay busy. It helps pass the time, and it's every man we've got is well, they're intelligent people. They know how to inspect race cars, and they know the race procedures. So it's a team effort, 100% team effort.